begins with an R, doesn't it?
Was it magic related? I was just looking up volcanic islands. Mark, eBay price is you definitely shift one for 300 quid as long as it's reasonable,
decent.
Yeah.
You'll find that most people that actually intend to play the card aren't asked about it being mint. It's only collectors that give a shit about mint. I mean, you give a shit if it's creased or been washed or so if it's in really bad nick, you'll give a shit. But as long as it looks like it should look, I mean, because to qualify as mint, it really does mean literally no one's ever touched it.
No, out of the packet into a what's it? Well, in fact, you can't. I don't think you can ever get mint. I think the closest you can get is near mint.
Yeah,
and that's opened with gloves and straight into
Like I mean, you get mint with comics. If a comic's been opened, then it's not mint. It's like surely the point of fucking comics is to open them, unless you can absorb the story by osmosis or something. Yeah. I never understood, and I still don't now. People that collect toys and don't open them, like why things in boxes are worth so much money and stuff like that. What do you want it for? It's a toy. You're meant to play with it. And even though I'm a grown-up, I still want to play with it.
See, that's why you buy one to play with and one to store.
The only reason that Lando Calrissian was still in his blister pack, Dave, is I'd already got him. I'd already got that figure. That's the only reason.
It's very smoke stained, unfortunately, mate. I don't think you'd get much for him, but
it's not. It's not worth that. It's not smoke. It's just dust. It's been in It's been in an attic for 30 years.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
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 Oh dear me. Have you? They're only doing Demon Slayer movies now, Tom, for the next two. Ridiculous.
Infinity Castle arc. It's 3 movies.
Yeah.
Is that anime?
That's yeah. And that's how they're wrapping it up. Also, did you see the hoodie?
Ooh. Yes.
Oh, that reminds me.
He's my favourite. It is.
I
do like in the I've got one of the soundboards on for them. It's one of the laughing noises.
Oh, really? Yeah. So good.
Oh.
Here's a question for you all, and anime people. If on my trips to Mark, me and Mark were to get into some anime, I mean, I've seen Akira, I've seen Urotsuka Doji, and it's like, oh yeah, all right, yeah, it's very very nice. There's lots of demon penises, great, get on with it.
It's more about the series, I think, than the actual one-offs that I've seen.
Okay, so in your opinions, what should we watch?
So Demon Slayer is fantastic. Like just to start with, like it's like visually, it's like stunning.
Yeah.
I really like My Hero as well. There's like some controversy, but the first
I don't think
season,
Dave will like that.
Oh yeah, if you're not into superheroes that much, maybe not.
I
don't mind
something nice and short. You need something like 12 to 13 episodes, like one season.
Yeah, Death Parade.
Akamega Kill's really good. That's brutal as well.
Yeah.
First season of Sword Art for me.
Sword Art's amazing, but again, it takes a little while to get into it, though, doesn't it? Like,
I think the first season's all right. I got into that pretty quickly.
The first season is great, and I think actually, to be fair, like, that'd probably be right up your street because it's basically about like VR. So it's kind of like, I don't know, but like if you're into D&D, I feel like you'd like Sword Art Online.
So what's it called?
Because they're kind of like Sword Art Online. It's like
Log Horizon as well. Log Horizon's good.
Now,
Sammy has the first season of Sword Art on DVD.
Hell yeah.
Hold on. Start with that D&D one. What's it called?
It's called Sword Art Online.
The
only thing about Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online. Okay.
But the only thing with that is after the first season, it's not very good.
The first
season's great, but then like
honestly, Akame ga Kill, it's awesome.
Akame.
Also,
Akame.
Yeah.
Is it La Kill or Ga Kill?
Gakill,
isn't it?
Yeah. No. It's. I'm pretty sure it's like Gakill.
That's
Seven
awesome.
Deadly
That's
Sins.
basically about like two organisations. One's a rebels, and the other one's a part of the military, and they all have like a weapon of some sort that's got properties, and it's brutal as fuck.
Okay.
It might just be worth playing.
Yeah.
Well, I'd have a look at just see what's on Netflix because there's some good stuff on Netflix.
Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's good.
Yeah. Attack on Titan's incredible.
That's brutal in the first episode. It's easy to get into, and it's addictive.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan. That sounds like a winner.
Yeah,
Is there a fantasy related one?
Oh,
we quite like Seven Deadly Sins, and that's based on Arthurian legend.
Right.
Yeah,
oh, is it?
They're doing
that's the first one we watched.
Seven Deadly.
It depends what you want, though, Dave, because there's so many that are like kind of reborn in. Somebody gets hit by a bus and gets reborn in a different world with powers, or you literally have one where Rising of the Shield Hero is a good one.
I've heard good things about that. I've not seen it myself, but
I'll tell you a simple one. Delicious in Dungeon.
I've seen some of that. Yeah, I've seen some of that because that was on. Was it Tom? I think Tom told me to watch that one.
I also really love. It's on Netflix at the moment as well, like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
As well.
Such cool characters, just like phenomenal.
Yeah.
And also there's Dandadan that I need to watch as well. Which
Dandadan's awesome.
Yeah, that's Netflix.
That's out there though.
Yeah. Go on.
One I like watching, I don't know if Lewis has seen, is the horror. I can't even say it.
Another weird as fuck one, but it is good.
Have you seen The Unwanted Undead Adventurer?
I've seen parts of it.
That's quite good. Bloke gets turned into an undead and then has to build his way back up again. Like he does dungeons and things. And
okay,
I want to watch Dave, Goblin Slayer.
There's a shit ton.
Goblin Slayer I've heard of.
Yeah, Jake. I remember Jake watched a bit of it and then said he was like, I can't watch any more of it. It's too much. He thought it was like proper strange. Which is
episode one, like loads of the party members get raped in the dungeon, don't they, and things, and beaten to death.
What was the one with the undead dude where he's got to level up?
It's called hang on, The Unwanted Undead Adventurer.
The Unwanted.
Faraway Paladin's good as well. That's good.
Yeah.
That's very kind of fantasy related. There's dwarves, elves, and everything. They do a dungeon, fight a dragon, that kind of shit.
The what paladin? Sorry.
Faraway Paladin.
The faraway paladin. That's enough to be going on, yeah. But I don't.
No, we're missing the fucking obvious one. Fullback Alchemist.
I was about to say, yeah, format. It's on Netflix. And
it's on Netflix.
Brotherhood or the original?
Yeah, Brotherhood. Brotherhood. I haven't actually seen the original, to be fair, but like Brotherhood is like, it's short. It's like 60 episodes, and it's just phenomenal. It's so good.
Okay. If you'd be, I'm saying this, and I've not asked Mark if he'd be up for it yet, but
yeah, I once got into Bleach. My mate Tom's into anime, and he used to bring that round. And I watched a couple of series of that, and I quite enjoyed it. Has anybody ever seen a channel on YouTube called Nux Taku? Because he does all anime stuff, and recently he's decided he's going to absorb all lore. So he's done loads of reactions to other stuff that he knows nothing about, like Warhammer and D&D. But just the lore. He's not interested in the in the games or anything. He just wants to know the stories. But they're quite entertaining. And I say, if you like anime, watch what most of his channel is.
I can't remember
you
what
always just watch Solo Leveling. That's new. I really like Solo Leveling.
I love Solo Leveling, but I think I mean something else.
Tom and Sammy's friend Zach's on. Hello, Zach. Zach's mentioned Solo Leveling, Soul Eater, and Spriggan.
Yes. No,
Spriggan. Yeah.
Soul Eater. I'm pretty sure. Was Soul Eater done by the same studio as Fullmetal Alchemist? Because Soul Eater is my favorite.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Soul Eater is my favorite anime. Like full stop. It's fucking insane. It's so good.
Sylvania as well, if you want a proper. They're remaking Cowboy Bebop, aren't they?
I saw the
I
live.
think they've already done it, or are they redoing another one?
Castlevania's good. I don't know if it really falls under the category of anime though, because it's more West.
I'm about to say if it's something,
watching.
If you don't want to go completely into anime, it's a phenomenal series on its own.
It's isn't that an old one? Isn't it based on it's a computer game?
No, it's based on. Well, it's very loosely based on the computer game. So you've still got Dracula, you've still got Alucard, what's her name? Camilla, but she doesn't appear till the second. Well, she's in the first season. No, second season.
No, I think Camilla's in it right from the start.
No, she's not. So the first season, it's only like 4 episodes, isn't it?
Yeah. She's on like the council though. Oh yeah, the first. Oh, yeah, of course it is. Yeah. You're right.
There's anime out there for everybody. There's always I like my reincarnation animes. I've always liked them, but every now and again I'll watch something dark and gritty and nasty. And
I just want something with some like insane fights. If there's some like crazy fights going off, then
has anyone heard of a manga? Has anyone ever heard of a manga called Grease? Which it is a manga. It's not an anime. It's a physical comic thing.
I've not heard of it.
I've been shown one picture from it, and it's a guy who's got unfeasible acne, and he's basically just squeezing his face onto this woman, and she's going, and there's just worms of pus everywhere. It's like, these Japanese people are really messed up, man. What's going on?
Horrific. I feel sick.
That's the very definition of no need.
Tom the other day, I've started watching Food Wars again. Just finished the first season.
Oh, yeah.
It always amazes me. I love the look. Do you know that dish that he makes in the first couple of episodes where he has that mashed potato and wraps it all in bacon and everything, and the juices soak into it? And it does it's like a mock pork thing. I'm like, that really sounds really nice. I really want that.
I like food.
I like eating, Mark.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's my third favourite thing.
Don't ask. Nobody ask. Move on. Shall we begin?
However, one last tangential piece of information for you all. Hickory's has a new menu.
Yeah! Oh, the return is incoming.
Yeah.
Pending. Can't unlock the fuck in.
Yeah. Okay.
Board's unchanged though. For those of you who want the board, unchanged.
Okay, sweet, good. That was a fear. That was my first thought, Tom. We need to figure out one. Well, yeah, we right. I'll arrange another one. You know.
Oh, you seem so gutted, Dave. You sound so gutted.
Wait, I don't. I mean, you know. All right, yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, no, don't make me go and eat food.
Yeah.
Oh, bastard.
Right.
Well, God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers.
I like that one.
It's not much. It's not much, Dave. But it's
God's wrong campaign, Josh. Wrong campaign.
I mean, you do good work, Josh. You really do, mate. You really fucking do. All right, let's roll some dice in anger. This is whatever. Let's play the Mark game.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go swiftly make another coffee then, because I've only been awake for quarter of an hour ish.
Right, Zach, you know the deal now. Thank you, Lewis. So you can have a go, mate. We're watching you typing. So hit me.
I'm going to go with abdicate.
Abdicate.
Trousers. He likes trousers.
He does like trousers.
He does like trousers.
What a pair of trousers.
Defecate.
I picked myself a new wet palette as well earlier, out of curiosity. I went for the extra large version.
Oh, nice. I've got
Go on, Josh.
I've got my regress.
I'm going for sauce.
Sauce.
And also, could you roll a hit dice for me, please?
Sure. D8. Gotcha.
Where's the sauce?
Where's the lamb sauce?
Oh, Josh, I got an 8.
I also rolled an 8.
Why? Why did you do that? Let's go again.
The only time I didn't want to.
I've got a 2,
I
mate.
haven't seen these rolls.
Oh, dearie me. Okay, let's see. A 6. I'll take that.
Yeah. I think the average is 5.
Kicking the nuts.
Better than kicking nuts. Better
than a kick in the nuts.
Yeah. Zach's not playing. You know the rules, Zach. You know how to do it.
Come on, Zach.
They could get a free bunch of
The problem with Zach, you put him on the spot, he won't play ball.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm married to one of them. Never tell the wife she should do something. She'll just never ever do it. We'll wait till he's back before we actually begin. I'm a little bit devoed that Jake's not here as well, but that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sam hasn't got Jackson's bed, so he won't be joining us.
Okay. If it, yeah, thanks, Sammy. I just got your text message. Problem is, Mark hasn't got a DVD player.
Have you? Has got a games console of some description?
No. I normally take my laptop up and plug it in so we can have access to Disney because he's got Virgin Media. He's got Prime, so yeah, and I've got Netflix.
Get him to have Prime and get him to sign up for the free trial of High Dive or Crunchyroll on his Prime account, and then cancel it after 7 days. You'll have access to 2 different platforms of anime then.
Oh, right, okay. Has he collapsed?
Pretty much watch everything that we've mentioned on those.
Oh, okay. I think he's collapsed. I'm gonna have to phone him in a minute. That'd be an interesting stream, wouldn't it?
Caffeine deprived.
Natasha Jack 7019 says, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hi, Natasha Jack. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's going fine when all the players are at the table. Here he is.
Taking their time.
There he is.
And one's gone. One's come back, and the other one's gone.
That was a good session, guys. Thanks very much for coming.
It was nice.
That was the longest Mark game we've ever had. Okay, so I'll give you where you are, and then we'll have... Who wasn't here last time? Yeah, okay.
Me.
And then I'll let the others fill you in as to what happened. So you're on the way to Arkhan's Tower. Arkhan's Tower is surrounded by... no, it's not, Mark. Shut up, Mark. It's surrounded by... I can't think of the word. I've just got sausages in my head now. Creeks and crevices and canyons. So you have to hoof it to get there. I'm going to give you a picture of the tower. This is Arkhan's Tower here, and you've managed to go around in your vehicles, but you've had to stop well before. So you can see a dark tower which looms on the horizon, its black spire rising hundreds of feet, its ramparts bristling with charged skulls mounted on iron spikes. The tower's apex splits into 5 narrower spires that jab into the sky like clawed fingers. Circling above the tower's peak is a great white dragon stained with ash and soot. As you get closer to the tower, you notice figures shuffling atop its ramparts, undead guards in various states of decay. So if you want to fill Grismore and Kuraz into why you're there and what's going on, fill your boots.
We are trying to redeem we're trying to get the thingy, aren't we? The little vial of... Oh yeah, for anyone that didn't know, we're after Zariel's blood, and as we don't fancy asking Oh, we are, aren't we?
Tiamat's.
Not Zariel's.
Tiamat's blood, yes. As we didn't fancy taking her on, I know it was somebody that was really hard. Apparently, there is some to be found here. The reason we're looking for it, it's all a bit convoluted, is to help a genie.
Oh.
Once we've helped the genie will let us free
A giant.
a little thing, a little. Is it a giant? I can't remember. Unicorn. That's it. It's a unicorn. And we're going to restore this little demon fella to a titan. And then we need his blood.
Restore the demon fella to a titan.
Yeah, it's a titan.
Basically, Josh.
Oh, so that was
we're doing a standard quest chain like you do on World of Warcraft, where we need to help somebody, i.e., you, not be killed by getting some things. And in order to get those things, we need to help somebody else out. And in order to help to that person, we need to help somebody else out to get one of their things, and that's where we are now.
So basically, the little demon fellow that was a titan, you found him at the grave, I presume.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Cool.
And we're going after Arkhan.
Fucking do.
A paladin of Tiamat.
That was it. Yeah, I don't. Apart from Zariel and Tiamat mix-up, I remembered it all. Wow, and couldn't remember it was a unicorn.
I don't know where the sausages come into it though.
I don't. They're usually between two slices of toast with brown sauce. That's how I find them.
Arkhan probably has a sausage. I would guess rather a large one.
Let's hope it's a pepperoni. Let's go.
And nowhere near this game. Fingers crossed.
Questions.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No questions?
Lads?
Are we all happy?
No, I'm pretty au fait with what we're doing.
Okay, so as you pull up in your, I can't remember the name of anything tonight.
It's called Hell.
Infernal Machines.
Infernal Machines. Thank you, Sammy. You pull up in your Infernal Machines. You dismount and hoof it through these canyons. This white dragon that's floating around the tower is just arcing round. And it looks quite lethargic. It looks very old and large and soot covered. How are you approaching along these canyons? Are you just going to march up? I mean, you're still a good distance away from the tower itself.
Yeah. Well, I reckon that as there's no chance possibly of getting us all to successfully stealth, we could have Zorchar do a little recce, warn us if there's anything interesting, and basically just go casual. Assuming there's nothing there, we just walk like we own the place, because it's always the best way to not get noticed.
Unless Tom's got an idea, because he pointed.
Unless I have no idea.
Is it
because I have passed without trace.
Oh, smash it!
So yes, that's. Is that a new one, Tom?
I can change my spells whenever I level up.
Of course you can. Yeah, of course you can. So
I think it's actually on a long rest.
Yeah,
but I think I'm talking rubbish.
Oh, did you get Goodberry by any chance? It might be going something good.
I did get Greater Restoration though.
Well, that's wicked. It's Goodberry's. I don't think it's a druid spell. It's unless it's altered in the new rules, you can create. I think it's up to 4 berries that last for 24 hours. 10 berries that last for 24 hours. Eating them is the equivalent of a full day's food. Eating 1 berry, and the ultimate. So you don't ever need rations. And the other plus point is eating them gives you 1 life. So you can get. If you ram one down an unconscious person, you can get someone up with them. Like a super mini healing potion of 1 hit pointness. Yeah.
I can have Goodberry, but I would be lying if I said that I already prepared it.
Well, I don't know. Never pay too much attention to me, because you might have to get rid of something really good to have it. So stick with what you've got. But it's a massively overlooked spell. It was on. I was watching a little Dungeon Dude type video where it was most underused, underrated spells or something like that, and Goodberry was one of them.
Pass without trace.
Right, so that's +10 to stealth, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, plus 10 bonus dexterity checks, and in brackets stealth.
Yeah. Okay. So
we can sneak. I'm not saying I'm casting it. What I'm saying is I can cast it.
Right. Well, that's really handy for a start. Well, if there's nothing around, so we'll just until we get into sort of possible visual sight range, keep an eye out for things watching from above. Walk like we own the place until we get up close.
Dave, has the party had a long rest since the last time I played?
Yes, you can have a long rest. You can have had a long rest.
Well, to be fair, there's nothing using my character sheet. It's more for my cosmic omen. I need to roll it every time I have a long rest.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. You can well, because you've now got access to greater restoration. So we were applying levels of exhaustion if people are failing their wisdom saving throws for being in hell. So greater restoration is huge.
Yeah, that's a soul coin. Anyway, so. Yeah, it's a soul coin saved every time you cast it, though, Tom.
Yeah, but I only have
to get rid of them.
I have 1 5th level spell slot, so we can do it once.
Once, yeah.
Just be aware of that limitation.
Yeah. Tinker's already got 1 level of it, I think, when he's next on, because he decided not to pay a soul coin, didn't he? Because he was only level 1.
So you can see this dragon circling, and it seems to be looking. It seems to be on sort of sentry duty, and it's scanning all the way around. So if you were walking casually, it will spot you walking through these canyons. You're pretty sure of it.
Do we know what it's protecting? Is it just the tower itself that it's protecting?
Yeah, it just seems to be on guard. Yeah.
I think we sneak in.
Yeah. The question becomes, are we here to barter, or are we here to steal, or take by force?
I think we should try.
Barter,
yeah.
We walk up to the door. If we're not, then we need to be not seen.
Yeah, I think we need to assume that we'll try and barter first, and if they ask for everything or any more silly things that we haven't got or can't get, then it'd be all right. We'll have to punch you then.
Sound logic.
Josh is excitedly peeing his pants.
Yeah.
My only further addition to that is we're literally asking for a vial of blood, of God's blood.
Yeah.
So, in exchange, we
haven't
have
got anything, have we?
We have the orb of.
We do. Well, remember that's it. The whole point was to bar. Yeah, that wicked. We're bartering.
We have an orb of dragonkind.
Yes,
I'd completely forgot about that. That was so well remembered. It was no need to fight at all.
Essentially, he could potentially control his god.
We could potentially have both.
Yeah, but then we'll just have to slap him. But we've got the orb of dragonkind would be superbly useful in another campaign, but in this one, it's not that much good to us. So if he's going to trade it for what we need to progress, then happy days. I'm no fan of Tiamat, so if he wants to have fun trying that, let's let him give it a go.
So we're having a stroll up to the door then.
Yeah, why not?
So as you're strolling,
nuking us as we do it.
As you're strolling along the canyon, you can clearly see the white dragon as it's going on a circular motion around. It notices you and circles towards, and then you hear something very similar to the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the original Jurassic Park. We need that. Thank you, Josh. Although you did sound slightly tired. that was a massive dragon yawn. As it circles round, this sort of hand that is the top of the tower, from out of it, a black streak emerges, levels, banks, and then starts zooming towards you, and then it's followed by another streak and another streak and another streak. What I'm going to do is pop you on this map.
That's what I was thinking.
Where are we? Baldur's Gate. There it is. So, Grismore. Hopefully this is all to scale. That'll do. Grismore. Whereas Mephiston. So are you taking Lulu with you on this excursion?
Where else would she go? No, she could stay in the Emporium, couldn't she? I mean,
she could stay in the Emporium, or she could stay in the Infernal Machine.
In the vehicle, yeah.
Has it got child lock on the door?
It has now. You've removed the keys.
Did you remember to put the child lock on Mephiston?
Yeah.
Don't touch the fucking handbrake. He's
Put
walking off.
Put the child lock on Mephiston. That right?
Yeah.
So let's. Have you got the map?
Yep.
Yes.
Wicked.
Yes.
Let's roll initiative.
So it's not even. It's a dragon. It's not even going to talk to us. It's just going to immediately breathe fire on us.
No,
Breathe
5
ice on us.
things are coming towards us.
Oh.
Can't level these fuckers.
Yeah.
Now,
Right,
now,
initiative.
Josh, we know that
I'm
kind
sorry.
of language gets.
I didn't mean it.
You'll get us demonetized. That means we'll all receive nothing.
I'm not bothered about my character's life, to be honest.
It was.
Well, yeah,
It was.
we're not going
It was only your good rolling that spared everyone else's souls.
Initiative. Why can't I set initiative? Because I haven't rolled it yet. Now I can set initiative. What did I roll?
Okay.
It's disappeared from me. What did I roll, anyone? Did anyone
10.
see?
On map tool. Oh, 17
No,
on D&D Beyond. 17.
Yeah.
Okay. 17. Gotcha. You're actually up first then, Mark. So what's going to happen now, I do have an image for you, which I'll flip to rather quickly, is this black streak that's appeared from the top of the monument is a black dragon. And it's darting towards you at full speed. It stops about 80 feet away, or 80 feet away is as close as it gets when you're pretty sure that it's going to try and rip you apart with this malicious gleam in its eye. As Nosgrond is the first to react.
So it's 80 feet away. So I can't get to it. So I'd like to rage.
Sure.
And where is it there? Right, so I can move half my movement as part of my rage action now these days with the thing. So I'm gonna move 20.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but it is sweet. So that takes me to there, and I've got 40 left. So I'm gonna move to there, which puts it within 10 feet of me, I believe.
It should have been there then, Mark. Sorry, apologies, because it was 80. It was 80, and you've moved 60.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was. I'll let you have that because you're Dungeon Master. Right then. So now I am going to throw hand axe at it.
Sure. Roll to hit.
I can only attack once. I've only got one. Oh no, I've got 2 hand axes. Here we go. Oh, I've just activated me. Sorry, I've not activated my rage. I shall swiftly do that. Features and traits, rage. Activate. Right, wicked. So back to the action.
Back to the action.
Yeah.
That Power Rangers thing. Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay, my second one. I have got 2.
25 hits.
25. All right, so are you ready for this, Dave? Are you ready for
Go
the
for
power
it.
that is a D8 plus 8? A
I
D6
am.
plus 8.
D6 plus 8 is not bad. 13 damage, mate, for a hand axe is not bad.
And it's vexed, which means my next attack roll against it has advantage.
Your next attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Grismore.
So Grismore is going to... The first thing he's going to do is... Speaking to the dragon, he's going to say, we're here to speak with your master. Stand down or die.
Okay. Roll an insight for me.
Sure. Oh, 28.
This thing is just looking at the gleam in his eye, the acid dripping from his maw, which is already skeletal because the acid has already melted most of it away. This thing is a pure psychopath. And it's decided that you're its next meal. There's fuck all you're going to do about this.
Righto. So, I'm going to pass out. So, Grizz is just going to say scatter.
Yeah.
He's going to expend a free use of Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Break the curse of the Guiding Bolt.
No, natural one.
What is it with Guiding Bolt?
Why did you have to say it? Why?
Somebody did hit with one once, and I think that's it.
As a bonus action, I will use my wild shape to assume a starry form.
Yeah.
Which gives me a bonus action attack with Luminous Arrow, which is there.
Okay.
Not much better for 15.
Nope. Mate, come on.
Nope.
Bonus. So you've got.
Then I'm going to go. I'm going to hide from the dragon.
Seems fair. Zorchar's turn.
Lovely. So we're about 80 odd feet away from this thing.
You're 85, 90, I think you are, but yeah.
90.
Give or take.
Okay. I will.
I'm going to make a cup of tea. Does anybody want one?
Yes, very much so.
Do you know what? I love one.
And a cream egg while you're there, Luke.
Danish for me, please.
I may as well go and blow down my smokestack, hadn't I? While Lucy's making a cup of tea, because I haven't got my other drink or anything. I shall return quickly.
Would it be possible, Dave, to hide around here? I don't know if you can see me clicky.
I am made up that you've suggested that, Sammy. What I would say to you, if I was going to take your turn, and I do this all the time, is I would say, Dungeon Master, I'm going to move here, bonus action hide, and then I'm going to try and sneak around and have an advantage shot. So you do that.
Basically.
Roll your stealth.
Yeah.
So what you're beating with his stealth is the dragon's passive perception. And assuming that you beat that, you've rolled a 22. Now, these things are particularly perceptive, but you believe it hasn't seen you, so you can roll your attack with advantage if you wish. I'm just going to tuck you in one more, Sammy, if that's all right. I know, strictly speaking, you can't see it.
You are fine.
In fact, no, you'd have to be there to shoot, but you could nip behind. So you're attacking from attacking with advantage, which automatically triggers your
15.
Would automatically trigger your sneak attack if you'd have hit.
Yeah.
Lewis's cat is invading. That's quite the scene, isn't it? Oh. Sorry, Sammy, that's a miss.
That's fine.
You've
I know.
You've revealed yourself to the dragon now, so he knows where you are. Or did you want to move, or did you want to stay there?
I like to move it.
I'm going to move up here near Grismore.
Okay, right, fine. Kuraz.
Yes. Okay. Kuraz sees this dragon spewing acid, and you see a smile on his face. Then I'm going to step up, and I'm casting Storm Door. So you see him almost like hold my mace out, and then almost like trace like the outline of a door in front of me, and you see this kind of like this like lightning crackle, like where I'm kind of tracing the outline, and then like Kuraz steps through like this kind of doorway, and as he steps through, just a bolt of lightning like shoots down, and then suddenly I appear behind the dragon. So it allows me to teleport up to 120 feet. And so I'd like to teleport into this square behind the dragon.
Yep.
If that's okay, Mr. DM.
Yeah, that's 90 feet. Go for it.
Hell yeah. And then so that will deal, well, it does 1d12. So I need a dex saving throw from the dragon, or it takes 1d12 lightning damage on a failed save.
I've rolled a 13.
That is a fail, I believe. Yeah, that'll be a fail. So I roll a cheeky little d12. There we go. And it's an 11.
Okay, nice.
11 points of damage there. And then I think that is me for the turn.
Okay. Dragon's turn. So.
Sorry, there is concentration on that as well, is the only thing.
So what happens after this?
Basically, like each turn, I can take a bonus action to teleport again.
Whoa.
Nice.
It's fucking sick. It's so good.
Sick
Okay.
talent.
So what you're going to see is this thing is skimming the surface of Avernus to get to you, and it looks as if it's getting ready to open its jaw to use its breath weapon as Kuraz appears behind it. It's going to dig its claws into the earth, rake the earth as it stops, spins around, and it's going to take an attack at Kuraz.
There you go.
No, it's not. It's going to... No, it's not. No, it's not. What it's going to do is move there.
Hey.
As it rakes in and it claws and flies briefly as you... There'll be a brief exchange of sort of blows with Kuraz as he comes past you, and then he's going to use his breath weapon in that direction.
Well, you tell me he doesn't get the people at the other end of the room.
No, it is a 30-foot jet of acid, and it's a line. Yeah, so I would like a dexterity saving throw from Kuraz and Nusgrund, please.
Yes, sir.
Advantage on dex saving throws.
Killer. 8 on the dex save.
16.
Mark, you've passed, so you take half damage. Max damage is 47.
Wow.
Is that acid?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I am resistant to acid damage.
Yep.
And
is that
because I can't do it to anybody else, I can't help anybody else with it. So knock 9 off that, Josh, for my Spirit Guardian.
You beauty. So what was it? 47?
23.
23 minus 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16, 14.
14. Fantastic.
So,
thank you, guys.
And what was half damage again, Dave? Sorry, I'm a
23.
23.
I get it as. Yeah.
Yep, I'm taking that.
Okay, Mephiston's turn.
Can I have a 20-foot sphere, please, Dave?
No,
Sure.
I don't
Are
think
you?
so.
Is it fireball?
No.
Okay. Let's have a look. Effects. Golden sphere. Oh, hello. So, I'm doing it. I'm getting there in a second. So we'll give that a aura circle. Where are you? Aura circle 20.
Thank you.
And let me give it to you, and then I'll give it to everyone, and it can stay on the pitch. Then, did you want me to knock it off? Snapped good. There you go. Play with that at your leisure.
Right, that's my maximum spell range of this spell at 120 feet.
Okay.
Can
But
I
it just
have
misses Josh.
Can I have an intelligence saving throw, please?
Okay, you certainly can,
Oh.
and I am intrigued. Intelligence saving throw from the slide. It's a natural 20.
Bollocks. Okay, so he still takes damage.
Yeah.
So it is half of 27.
Okay.
Psychic damage.
So 13.
Lucky you failed the save on pass the save on that.
Yeah, very lucky.
That before.
Oh, is this the level of exhaustion?
No, he if he fails it, it subtracts a d6 from all attack rolls and ability checks for 1 minute.
Nice. Is that a concentration effect, or are you over?
I'm over because he's passed his saving throw anyway.
Okay, what spell is that?
And
Which
then
spell is that?
what I'm going to do is
What's it called, Lou?
It's synaptic static.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Snasty.
You know what? I will bonus action Hexblade's curse. Oh no, actually, I know I won't because it's 34. Wait, I'm not going to do anything other than kind of go.
Okay. That takes us to Nosgrand.
Right. Okay. First of all, I'm going to just have a look around, take note where my hand axes are because I do want them back. Then, I'm going to run at him like an absolute lunatic. Where am I? To this side. To there.
Yeah.
And reckless. Here we go. First, no, I'm gonna do that for my last one. Okay. Inventory, no. Actions, yes. Advantage. Roll.
Yes.
Yeah. 19.
19 hits. Roll your damage.
Damage is
plus 14.
19.
Okay. Second attack.
Second attack. Disadvantage. No, advantage. 24.
Roll your damage.
Oh, nearly maximum. 23.
Okay.
And I'm gonna forego the advantage for my last attack, Dave, so I can make it a brutal strike.
Okay.
So straight roll. And
yeah, this is your butt end then, isn't it?
Yeah. It gets the same pluses as them. No. 15.
15 misses.
Oh, devote. That's why I made it the weakest one in case I missed. Right, in that case, he's done.
Grismore.
Okay, so Riz is going to rinse and repeat. I think he's going to step out. That's not his token. Step out. 15. Yeah, so I can see 15 feet there, so I can see the dragon.
Yeah.
We're going to throw another guiding bolt.
Okay. Come on.
28 to hit.
Yes. 28 hits.
18 points of radiant damage, and the next attack against him has advantage.
Yeah.
And then bonus action, luminous arrow.
Oh,
It's another
check out
19
Tom.
for a 28 to hit.
Do you want to roll your advantage as well, just in case?
You get it.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I forgot. No.
Okay.
No.
Does hit.
For 10 points, further points of radiant damage.
Okay. Anything else?
And then I'm going to use the remaining 15 feet of my movement to just run away like a coward.
Zorcha.
That's what I do.
This thing's bleeding now. You can see several wounds in it. Black blood staining the ground of Avernus.
I may as well take a peek out.
Yeah.
Pika.
Pikachu.
Not coming up with how much? 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, I see the dragon there. I see the dragon there.
Yeah.
So I am then going to get my short bow again.
Sure.
Aim.
Yep.
Fuck. 16.
16 misses, Sammy.
Oh, I'm at class 17 then, it must be.
And in that case, was it 15 or 20 I went?
I've got 0 on mine. I can't see my...
Yeah. You were there.
Yeah,
So
that's 15. So that takes me to my 30 feet, and then I'm going to bonus action dash. Does that give me another 30?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to bonus action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, 30. Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Done?
Done.
Yeah.
Curious.
Yeah, I realised I didn't do my concentration when I made damage. How much is it?
DC 10.
Yeah, okay, sweet.
Yeah, because you took less than 20, didn't you? Yeah, you've passed that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. In that case, bonus action, open up the storm door again.
Yeah.
Same thing. Trace the outline, step through. Bolt of lightning flashes down, and then I appear this side of the dragon.
In a convenient flanking position.
Very convenient.
That'd be terrible if that happened.
What? So I need another dex save from the dragon.
Sure. 19.
Will save. So 19, 1d12, half. 3 damage.
Okay.
From the
So you still have your action, I believe?
I do indeed. So I'm going to have a pop with my mace.
Yes.
With advantage for flanking position. Yo. Ooh, terrible. Oh, 16?
16 misses.
6 and an 8. That was terrible.
No.
Anything else?
All right. That is me.
Okay. Would just pop yourself where you were positioned then, Josh.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm there.
Yeah. Okay. As it's starting to get frustrated now, as you're zapping here, there, and everywhere. It's already zoned in on Nuzgrond, and it's going to make 3 attacks against Nuzgrond.
With advantage, it's safe to say he's hit me every time.
With teeth and claws as he rolls. The first attack is a natural 20.
Yeah.
Ooh, jibber jabber.
Fucking
So
hell.
that is 12 slashing.
Yeah.
And 6 acid.
So taking 12.
Okay, second attack is 22.
You're not going to miss, mate.
Okay,
It's not gonna happen.
8 slashing, 6
8
acid.
slashing. So that's 12 total.
Oh shit, not good.
I forgot to roll with advantage, so I'm just going to roll another one. The last attack is a 13.
Oh, that does actually miss.
Yeah. As it's spinning all the way around now, it's like a whirling dervish. Its tail, Kuraz is having to dodge out of the way as its wings are slashing round against Nuzgrond, and its teeth and claws. Mephiston has a chance.
It's just all it's achieved is it's just pissed me off. That's all it's achieved with that little display.
Who's found the spell? Okay. So it gets a intelligent a dex save. It rolls an 8, Lewis.
Nearly. It needed to beat a 21.
Nice. Roll your damage.
32.
32. How does the dragon die?
Can picture, do you like on Guardians of the Galaxy, like when he walks around the corner in slow motion, like flicking stuff off, and as he sees the dragon open its mouth, it just launches the fireball inside its mouth, and like on Starship Troopers, where the bug goes, its head just goes, and covers both of them pair in
green gunge, wicked, yeah,
yeah, in acid, which you have to spend a round to clear off yourself. So what's going to happen now? Is the other streaks that came from the tower are descending. And it's this time it's 2 at the same time. One is descending over here to the north, and the other one is approaching the position that it lands right in between you all, as a blue and a green young dragon enter the fray. That takes us to the young green dragon's turn. You know what? I'm not going to say. I'm going to say we'll start round 3 with Nuzgrond as these 2 other dragons land.
So I can see there's the blue. Right. Okay. Nuzgrond is going to. Oh, it's not doing the thing. How can I see why it's doing the thing? Ah. Here we go. It's doing the. No, it's not. How far's that, Dave? It wouldn't tell me.
I don't know. You can. You can. You know what numbers are, Mark?
It's not giving me the numbers. Hang on. Let me go to the measuring thing.
You move,
it's going to let me.
Mark. If you move, I'll measure it for you.
Hang on. Right. Okay. Oh, I can get there. 35. No, I've got to change back from measure. Fucking hell. Right. Run at it. And just give it the usual. So I'm going to go reckless. First attack. Why is it only plus 11 to hit now? Oh no, it says it's only. That's what it is.
Why is it only plus 11? 16 is going to miss. First attack misses as this dragon lands and spins.
Here we go. Missed. And this will be a first. 3 misses with advantage. Oh no.
27 hits. I thought I'd just show you these 2 pictures. So the one on the left, that's from the 2024, and the one on the right is from Fizzbands. But they're just, I just love DTR.
So we've still got the red one's going to be the worst. Which ones have we killed so far? No, we've got loads to go. We've got a white one. Right, okay. Damage on my last attack, which was just the butt end, so it's a D4 plus 14.
14 damage?
No, D4 plus 14.
Gotcha.
14, 15, 17.
Is it up plus 14, though?
Well, it was last time I asked you.
Okay. Well, they're your characters, so as long as you're happy with that.
It's a plus 2 weapon, so that would be plus 2. I've got plus 5 strength bonus, plus 4
proficiency.
proficiency bonus.
You don't get proficiency bonus on damage.
No, you don't. I don't know. Let me just go. No. How do I check all the different pluses?
If you click on actions, a weapon should have the modifier next to it.
Yeah, it just says plus
Surely.
2. Plus 14, plus 2 to damage. It's plus 4, another plus. No, it's plus. Oh, I don't know. Do I get to add? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go into my feats as well because that has something.
Okay, you sort that. Tell me in a second, Mark.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the blue dragon's turn. It's gonna move 25 feet as it flies in and grabs hold of this rock as lightning breath leaps out in a line in this direction. Zorchar and Grismore, I would ask you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, Dave, could you force our view of the map as well?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is not going to go well for me. No, that is a 4.
22.
Yeah, Zorchar, you managed to dodge out of the way. You take half lightning damage. Maximum damage being 56.
Can he dodge?
You absolutely can, yeah. So you take half of half. So
what did you say the first half was?
56.
That was so at 56.
28. So you take 14.
14.
Yeah. Nice. And then it's going to fly. I'm going to have to do my maths now. So it's 80, 25. 25 there. And it's going to fly back. Actually, no, it's going to be more. There it is. You know what? There. Yeah. Grismore, you get a turn.
Yeah, so I am still standing just about. So Grismore is going to cast a spell that you haven't seen before. And these two kind of like almost mini suns kind of form out of his cosmic form and start spinning around him. Or kind of orbiting his form.
Hang on.
And one of those is going to streak. Let me just check the range. Yeah. It's going to streak towards the blue dragon.
Okay.
So I miss. 11.
Yep.
So then there's a bonus action. Oh, I don't know. You might not be close enough for that.
I don't know.
Not close enough.
Start again.
So he's going to do nothing as a bonus action, and he's going to just move to there.
Okay. Sammy, Zorchar's turn.
So, actions.
Pretty soon, I can't try and hide in the wall down here.
You're going to struggle. It's pretty open. This dragon is clung to the side of the rock up there, so it's got elevation on you as well. If you can get to here, I shall allow you a roll with disadvantage. Well, you
A stealth roll or...
Yeah, you have a stealth roll from there.
29.
Okay, so you manage to secure yourself in. Something distracts it. You manage to hide into the shadows. You attack. You're going to reveal yourself, but that's as it may be.
Strangely enough, I'm going to go for Firebolt.
Okay.
So that would be with advantage.
Yep.
14.
14 misses.
Yep.
You're having no luck against Abby, are you?
No.
6,
Anything
5,
else?
So I get 5 strings. 2.
No, because I've already used my bonus action, haven't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
+2.
So I may as well stay where I am. Thank you, Dave.
Okay, Kuraz, Josh, your turn then.
4 for the heavy weapon master.
Okie dokie.
3 for rage.
I'm going to try rinse and repeat. So bonus action to port into flanking position.
Yeah.
So I need a dex save from the dragon.
Okay. It's going to roll a 22.
Saves for sure. 12. Hey, it's a 12. 6 damage.
Nice. Gotcha. Yeah.
And then I'm going to have a crack with my mace.
Go for it.
Boom.
20
to hit.
hits. Roll your damage.
Killer. So 1d6 plus 4 plus the d8 from Blessed Strikes.
Yeah.
7 plus 8. 15
Nice.
damage.
Excellent. Anything else from you?
No. I don't think so. Thank you.
Mark, have you worked it out?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what the math says, so then you can tell me what you're ruling. So it says that I get +5 strength, but I'll start again. +5 strength bonus.
Yeah.
+2 for a +2 weapon.
Yeah.
+4 for heavy weapon master.
11. Yeah.
+3 for rage.
14.
Which keeps 14.
Okay, so you did 17 to it.
Yeah, if you agree that those all apply to a butt end attack, because it is
mate, I'm running the game. I can't read it. You tell me what it. You know, as long as you're happy with that, if that's what you think it is, then that's fine by me. Your go then, Lewis.
I am going to move to here, and then on the blue dragon, I'll have a intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay, I'm going to check your range at 110.
Yep.
Okay, blue dragon intelligence saving throw. It's a poor one, 8.
So you failed, so it's full damage. 36 psychic damage.
Yeah.
You now have muddled thoughts for 1 minute. You subtract 1d6 from all attack rolls and ability checks, as well as any constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
For 1 minute?
Yep.
And there's no repeat on the saving throw?
You can repeat your intelligence saving throw. Hang on, let me read the thingy at the end of your turn.
Okay. And it's DC
17.
17. Okay, anything else from you?
I am going to bonus action. No, I'm not. I was going to do a bit of Misty Step, but to be honest with you, I'm going to stay where I am.
Yeah, you couldn't as well, mate, I don't think, could you? Because they're 2 spells.
Spells, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the green dragon now is going to provoke opportunity attack from Kuraz as it moves around you to here. So it's gone 5, 10.
Do I get that
15.
weird advantage because flanking position still, or is it just a flat roll? Because
no, you can do because as it moves away, it's trying to Nuzgrond is opposite.
It's like sidestepping.
Yeah.
Cool. Say 24 to hit.
24 is going to hit.
Perfect. It's a D6, D8. 9 damage.
Just check your Blessed Strikes to make sure you could do it twice.
Oh, okay, yeah. when a creature takes damage from one of your cantrip or weapon attacks, you can also deal a 1d8 radiant damage to that creature. Once you deal this damage, you can't use the feature until the start of your next turn. So yeah, no, so that damage doesn't apply.
Okay. So it's just 6,
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now it's going to use its breath weapon. So as it coils round, it's like a snake, this, with an elongated neck. As it slithers round Nusgrond, the two of you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please, as this poisonous gas engulfs you both. You're going to pass this mark easily, I should imagine. 19 passes.
12.
12 fails. Mark does have a reaction though, so 46 is the maximum damage.
I will reduce it by 2d6.
Okay.
Because he's the only one within range at the minute.
So Mark, you take 23. Ooh.
Yep. 11 off for Josh.
Ooh. Thank you, Father Mark.
Not a problem.
35 from you then, Josh. Let's move 15.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, Dave. I missed what you said for me. I was 23. Did you say the damage was?
I did. I think so. Yeah. So it's gonna move. It's remaining. So if it's 80, 65, as it retreats behind these rocks here. There.
What an absolute ponce.
You can have a reaction. Oh no, you've used your reaction, Mark, I believe. Yeah.
I've used it. Yeah.
Now what's going to happen is
level 10.
A streak of red enters the battlefield and settles
I wonder what that could be.
on top of the mountain of this crevice, if you will. Where shall I put him? You know what? I'm going to put him on the outskirts of the fight there. This dragon is significantly smaller than the others, but he's screaming in rage, similar to the black. This dragon, as you look at him, you know he's got something to prove. That's going to take us. He's got short dragon syndrome. He's right. I'm gonna say he's 40 feet up on top of here. That's gonna be Nusgrond. You're next to act.
God, I can't actually see any enemies now. Not one.
The enemies, aren't they them little silly things that live in the sea?
No, they're the Yemenis. Oh no, they're the people that live in Yemen. Sorry. Right, I moved to. I don't know. Does anyone know how far I just moved? Sorry.
1,
2, 3 boxes, I think. 5.
I think that was 35 because you were.
Yeah, 35. So.
I think it was 30 actually. If I'm honest with you,
30.
That's 30. Yeah.
30. I can't get to anything, so I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Done. Turn.
Yeah.
Okay. The blue is going to fly down to.
I love it when something hits me really hard and then flies away.
60. Yeah. So the blue is going to descend, and it's going to descend rather maliciously and purposefully right next to Zorchar. And it's going to attempt to regenerate its lightning breath, which it doesn't do, but it's going to have.
That's a D20 check.
Should have.
Minus
D6 to its rolls.
Yeah, interest. No, so what I was going to say is I was going to use and make it take a further negative minus D6 to that. And that's my reaction and use of it. I've already shed it, so
to the recharge. Okay,
yeah.
right. Right, so that's
but even though it failed, it doesn't matter. I said it, okay. So
right. I mean. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to make the attacks against Zorchar. Lou, do you want to roll your D6 to minus each one?
Yeah.
First attack is going to be 15 minus
Fail.
4. Misses. Second attack is going to be natural 1. Forget it, Luke. Don't worry about that one. Let me roll the next one. So the last attack is going to be a natural 20.
Think so.
5. It doesn't make much difference.
It doesn't make a difference because it's an auto hit. It's an auto miss, Sammy. Yeah, nice try. That's going to be 20 points of slashing damage. And
uncanny dodge.
Yeah, bear with 6. So 26 is the total damage. You can reduce that to 13. As it starts regretting its actions now. So it's moved 55 to get to you, but it's going to look around. This dragon is sly. And as it's starting to look around, you can see him tearing the ground, almost as if he'd look. If he was next to a pool of water, you would suspect he's getting ready to dive in to the ground of Avernus, which seems bizarre behaviour. Grismore's turn.
Do your intelligence save, Dave.
Thank you, Lewis. Wonderful stuff. 17. Yeah.
There you go. Got. So now take a further D100 points of damage for pissing me off.
This is the cheating episode. Yeah, Grismore's turn.
So I will use the magic.
44 damage, Dave.
I move 10 feet to
kill all of the dragons.
Yep.
So I will use the magic action to send the second orbiting star at the blue dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, big money. There we go. 27 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, let me just switch back to spells. It doesn't give me a ranged attack for that. Set of bodies. So it takes 23 points of radiant damage and can have a constitution saving throw, please, Dave.
You can. Natural 20. Makes it a 24. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, it succeeds.
Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't reduce the damage. Something else.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move back into cover. Now, here's a question for you, Dave. I'll probably answer it myself. Yeah, no, I've just answered it myself by clicking on magic. I can't cast a spell if I've taken the magic action. Is that right?
Yep. Correct. Unless it's a
in which case,
yeah, you can do a cantrip.
Oh, in which case, before I move, I'll throw a Star Whip at it.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's not a magic action.
Yeah,
25 hits.
25 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 15 points of radiant damage.
Cheeky. And then you're going to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zorchar. You have this young blue dragon bearing down on you.
I'm going to have a go with my rapier.
Okay, go for it.
I'm just going to go and lance the swellings before it's my go again. I should be back before anything can attack me.
Okay.
25.
25 hits.
7.
Okay. Anything else?
So, question DM.
Yeah.
So I now have Vex, which gives me advantage on my next attack roll.
Okay.
Next attack roll, if I was to use my bonus action with the dagger, would that be sneak attack?
Yep, because you're attacking with advantage.
Beautiful. That's all I wanted to know. So, dagger with advantage. 20.
It's 20. So the only other thing I'd say to you is what you've done in a turn. You've gone from bow to dual wielding.
Mm-hmm.
So you've drawn 2 weapons, which you shouldn't be able to do.
Right,
And stow your short bow. So that would be short bow dropped to the floor as you draw your 2 weapons.
Okay.
As long as you're happy with that, but you can with retract.
No, that is fine.
Okay, right. You roll your damage with your sneak attack then. 12 plus your D4 for your offhand dagger.
I thought I'd rolled that.
I've only got 20 to hit.
Okay. 5.
17. Okay. Okay. It's starting to look injured. Anything else from you?
No, I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. Kuraz. Hey, there's Bella.
Hi. Hello there.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Are you having one of those nights?
You need a bottle, don't you?
Bottle of beer. Sort of right out.
Yeah.
Always out in a hen do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a miniature you you've got there, Lewis. It's like you, but smaller.
I know, poor girl.
You can't win them all.
No, well, to be fair, it's possible for women to look just like their dads and be fit. Look at Nigella Lawson. That's frightening. Because Nigel Lawson's one of the most unattractive human beings in the world.
You hear what he's saying?
Liv Tyler as well. Yeah. You look like your dad, don't you, girl? Hey? Not paying any attention to that weirdo.
I'm going to go and get this bottle sorted. I'll be back for my turn.
Yeah, no worries.
So I'm going to take my how much? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to take my movement, take me. I think that should be 30. Okay, real quick. Yeah, that's 30. So take my movement, and then I'm going to do a 2nd level healing word on myself for Heal me. If I can. Actually, no, I can't do both. Yes.
What's Sammy listening to?
Okay.
The TV in the background.
Yeah.
9.
9.
9 points of healing. I don't really think there's anything else. Boom. Yep. On ability check. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The red dragon is going to streak straight towards Nuzgrond. It's going to come within striking range of you as its maw opens.
I've not had my turn yet, have I? Have I had a turn since my reaction? So no,
you stood there and did nothing last time, mate.
Yeah, but did I use my reaction?
No.
Right,
Let me just show you.
I am going to hit it.
Show you the image of the red dragon as well, because this is from the 2024 book, and it's a dragon, a wormling, and it looks like it's in Avernus.
That's cool. It does.
Isn't that amazing?
Damn, that's it.
Yeah, directly from the monster manual.
That's
that
so
looks a bit Avernus-y.
It does. It does.
It looks a bit hellfiery to me.
Blatantly an AI job, though. Everyone's getting in on it. It's not just us. Why would you? Well, that's the thing, though. Why would you? When you can get something that good from an AI, because I think it probably was. Why would you not? It's right. Hit.
Hit it very hard.
I'm assuming a miss. Let's see.
Hit him in the dragon nuts.
Natural one.
Yeah.
Move on.
Natural one, Mark.
Wonderful.
Can anybody speak Draconic? I'm assuming Kuras might be able to.
I can, yeah.
Yeah. So this thing's just pure red, reckless fury, as it says, for the glory of her dark majesty. As it flies in, it's going to use its breath weapon against Nuzgrond. You need to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Indeed.
Yeah, you've passed all of these so far, Mark. I'm just saying that out loud on the off chance that you know.
Am I in range of that as well?
Oh, that's a point. I don't.
15-foot cone, maybe?
Yeah, no, it's a 15-feet cone. You're what?
Imagine pulling a 15-foot cone, Dave.
Oh, mate.
Anyway.
35 damage that you've managed to. That was a particularly high damage roll from me as well. In fact, I've rolled 6, 1, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6.
How much damage was it?
Half 35, so 15 and 2, 17.
17.
Would Kuraz hear his screaming?
Yeah.
Kuraz would respond back to him and be like, he'd say, "Look around at your companions. You're naive. You're young. Turn away while you still can."
Its eyes glow red, and as its breath breathes its fire out, Nuzgrond. It's locked into Kuraz now.
He'll just say, "I take no pleasure in killing my kin."
Nice.
I'm going to.
It says, "I do." Mephiston's turn.
I'm going to cast Fireball on the blue dragon, but I can't select the thing.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. Yeah, we know what's happening. It rolls 13 for its dex save.
Oh, hang on. I've got baby. Press my face. 23.
23.
Hush now, father.
Be gentle with your firework, father.
And I'll move there. That's my turn.
Sure. Okay.
Maybe she's trying to cast Fireball on you.
You make. I do. Unashamedly, I get broody. I know. I'm probably the only one here that does, but I wouldn't do it again. I'm too old now, and it's just so exhausting. But I do miss it. Right, young green dragon.
Lethal weapon. Too old for this shit.
I'm too old for this shit. If only I was 3 days away from retirement, though, that'd be awesome. Let's see. 30. Yes. So that takes us to there. Hold up before I commit to this.
Why friend-shaped if not friend?
Can it get...
friends.
Yeah, bear with 30. Ooh.
Don't like this.
Emotional damage.
Emotion. Oh, don't you stop. My children say that all the time. Emotional damage. Where is it from?
What's that?
It's Uncle Roger. I don't know what he said it to originally. Usually he'll like review people. He's like an Asian guy, but like he'll watch videos of people cooking Asian food, but usually like terribly.
Right.
He'll just sit there. And just
that
like
don't look
shout.
like orange chicken. That look like shitty chicken.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Oh shit,
Right.
chicken.
Yeah, no, it's not going to do it. The green dragon's going to attempt to regenerate its breath weapon, which it does.
Uh-oh. That inspired.
That's enough.
But if it unleashes it there, it's going to cover the red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it just does it against Kuraz. So it's just going to be Kuraz. You know what? It is. It's as it slithers around. It snakes round. It's a Constitution saving throw from you, then, please, Josh.
So, okay. I shouldn't have said hee.
Did you do it again, mate?
No. I didn't.
What do we know about taunting the NPCs, Josh?
Turned you into a chicken.
Constitution save. Stop being silly, Josh. Here we go. Yeah. 22 to save.
22, yeah.
Nice.
So as it snakes around, you can see what's coming. You manage to hold your breath in time, and you take half of 46 damage.
Actually, would have been better if I failed that. 46 off 23.
23.
And then I'll need to do my little save.
Yeah.
What's the DC, sorry?
It's now 11.
Oh, okay.
Not that it's one more than 10.
Oh my god.
It's dropped.
8.
It's dropped. That's enough bamfing for you.
Why bad?
No bamf.
Nuzgrond, you're up.
Yeah, there's that little smeggy thing in front of me. I'm going to hit it really hard, reckless.
Come on, Mark. Hit things,
one.
Mark. Do it, Mark.
Yeah.
Here
we go.
In the gizzard.
Right
in the fucking gizzard.
Come on, Mark.
Smash.
Let's have these natural 20s.
Natural 20.
Come on.
Under 19 on the same roll, obviously. So damage is 20.
Okay. Just because Lewis has got a baby doesn't mean you have to pick up the slack. 20. Yeah. Second attack.
Second attack.
Oh, she is lovely, Lou.
Yeah.
27.
Yes, Mark.
I know, she did. She frowned.
Don't know where she gets that from.
Another 18.
18.
I'm just waiting to hear this massive belch.
I'm going to forego my advantage on the last strike to make it brutal.
Well, don't forget you have crit, so you can use your
Oh yeah, so I can use it as a normal one. So it's going to be it would have been a normal
normal attack, which you've rolled anyway.
Hit then.
Hits. So it's normal damage.
It is normal damage. Plus a D10 for the brutal strike. And I'm knocking him 15 feet backwards. He gets no saving throw.
28.
Yeah.
15 feet backwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done, Mark.
I know. So that's exactly what the knockback is, because I'm. Where is it? It's down at the bottom somewhere. Tough. No. Adrenaline lost. Oh, that's Candle. Brutal strike. Where the fuck is it? What's it? Here we go. It's going to be forceful blow. Is target is pushed 15 feet away. I can then move up to half my speed straight towards the target. Which actually, no, I won't. I'll stay where I am.
So stay where you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I could choose to hamstring it instead, which is reduce its movement by 15 feet until start my next turn. But I'm not doing that to the pushback.
No, you stay where you are. Okay.
And
so the blue. So it can recharge for sort of free, which it will attempt to do.
D6 against that roll, please. So I can just see it.
Sure. Yeah.
Hang on.
You can't see it there, mate.
I can see its wing.
You can't. The blue.
Because of the no, I can't. You're all right. Sorry,
Yeah.
I also think there's a range thing on this, so I don't know if I could have done it anyway. I think it's 30 feet. Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Okay. Righto. Okay, so it doesn't get its breath weapon back. But this thing's not looking very well. And it's gonna disengage as an action.
Coward.
And then it's going to right in front of Zorchar. It's going to dive into the ground of Avernus and start tearing the ground apart as its head plunges into the earth, as it's tearing it apart. As rubble starts to fall on top of it. Sorry, Mark, what did you say?
To kill it quick, it's doing something.
So you can get a reaction.
Disengaged.
Oh no, it's disengaged. Yeah, visible. So it's buried itself under the ground.
Under the ground.
Yeah. So I'm going to remove it from visual line of sight as Grismore gets his turn.
Okay, so Grizz, as an action, is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself at 4th level.
Okay.
Because I'm not looking great. And that wasn't a great roll, if I'm honest.
Ooh.
Then gonna 5,
It's 15, yeah.
15. We'll move to there.
Yeah.
And then I will use the Luminous Arrow attack.
Yeah.
So this is your.
So when I cast a spell, I can't then cast a cantrip as well, can I?
No, you can.
Yeah.
You just can't cast 2 things that are classed as spells, 2 non-cantrips, even. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't matter because the cantrip's still an action to cast, not a bonus action to cast.
If you've used your action, then you'll need to use a bonus action cantrip.
Yeah.
No, he's used a bonus action to. Oh no, you've used an action.
No, he's an action to heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can use a bonus action cantrip if you've got one.
Yeah, but it has to be a bonus action cantrip. It can't be. Yeah. So I'll use the Luminous Arrow instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 19 to hit.
19 against the green.
Against the green, yeah.
Yeah, hits.
And that is a poor roll, 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Anything else?
A little help.
That's everything. That's all I can do.
So, Sammy, Zorchar, now the ground around you is rumbling. This blue dragon's just beneath you. You know where it is. What do you want to do?
I don't think there's anything I can do to physically reach it.
Maybe hold your action, see if its head pops up.
Unless it pops up underneath me, then I'm a bit fucked.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. I assume my action would be to pick up my bow.
Yeah, what are you intended to do?
I am intending to try and sprint across to here, which would be 30 feet. And then I would like to bonus
45,
action hide.
You've moved there.
Is it?
Yeah.
5, 10,
15.
20.
That's 30.
25.
That's 35.
So that's
5,
30.
10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's saying 30 on mine, but no, that's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. No, I'm quite... for some reason, my map tools is saying something different. Okay.
No, so mine hasn't come up with the
Yeah.
measuring again. So
Yeah,
I'm just
don't
like
worry.
trying to swiftly go across diagonally. So I'd like to run across, go there, and attempt to hide.
Yeah. Yeah. As you run across, Sammy, all I'll say is you can have your bonus action to pick up the short bow. And you can, by all means, hide there, but the rest of the battlefield is now visible to you.
Fine.
So
That's
if you want to
fine.
roll your stealth from that position, that's go for it.
Oh, fuck off.
17. Okay. Let me just have a quick. Yep. Okay, Kurats. I believe, Sammy, you're done. Sorry.
Yep.
Yep. Kurats.
Done.
Come on, son. Let's see some pasties.
Oh, let's have some more pasties than Cornwall. What does one do?
Apparently, flash your pasties.
I do like pasties.
Whoa. Do you want to see my pasties? Just ask.
Say one thing. Say one thing for Josh Arkhan. He's not shy with his pasties.
My dad. I'm going to go for Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Book it.
Okay.
And I'm going to go for Spirit.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Go
on. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do 5th level. I'm going to do it.
Oh, it's coming on.
We are going ham. So, Kura's been hit with that breath weapon. He's not a happy bunny. He's like, he's just going to like let out like blood curdling roar, like right back in this dragon's face. Like his legs stamp on the ground, and you see this white light again, just like explode out from under his foot.
Yeah.
So that's Spirit Guardians, 5th level, 5d8 damage. Please make it taste. Oh, sorry, I will need a save. Oh, do I? Yes, I do. Wisdom save.
12.
12 fails. Full damage. Boom. Oi, what are you doing?
Roll on. Do it.
Do it.
23 damage.
23. You're now concentrating.
It hurts.
Everybody hurts.
Allegedly, I've heard that.
Apparently. Legends have said. That is I'm done.
Okay.
Thanking you.
The red dragon worming now will try and recharge its flame breath, which it does, and it's going to breathe fire on Nuzgrund from that distance. As it's dexterity saving throw. I think this is going to be cool though, Mark. You roll your dexterity saving throw.
Come on with your numbers.
15. So you pass. So you take half of 19. So you take
19
9.
is 9, yeah.
Yeah.
9 damage.
As it's going to fly towards you, it gets to about there, and I believe you have a reaction.
believe I'm going to smash him in the face. Yeah, which is the beauty of the beauty of that. Knock him back 15 feet. It's like, yeah, and you're going. What that means.
Yeah.
Come on. 17.
17 is exactly what you need to hit this smaller red target.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
Oh, minimum damage 15.
So all I'm going to say to you, Mark, is you've got this ball of fire coming towards you as a Hail Mary. This thing is going to die and burst himself in flames against you, but he dies there. How does it die?
It dies. That would be because he's very angry, right? It's not just rage; it's Uber. It's like, because these things are. I don't. He doesn't consider fighting fair. Breathing on stuff's just not part of the game. It's just like that's just poo. It's just running with the halberd raised over his through the fire, just withering it. Cuts it straight in the middle of the forehead, so its head splits. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mephiston's turn.
I am going to move. I think that's 13. I'll get a measure out again. And then bonus action, Misty Step to here.
Nice, yeah.
And then have 2 attacks with Soul Drinker.
Do it.
16.
16 misses.
Oh.
25.
25 hits.
I'll do it. That's more like it.
12.
12 damage. Anything else?
That's me.
Okay. The green is going to try and recharge its breath weapon.
With a minus D6, please, Dave. So
It doesn't It doesn't recharge its breath weapon. Can you do that on anything?
Whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is about to make a D20 test, you can take a reaction to roll 1d6.
It's not a D20.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
Oh, rubbish.
Sorry, I assumed. I do apologise.
Oh, okay. It's all right.
Is it a D100 roll?
No, it's a D6. Recharges a D6.
Ah.
Okay.
I
not to
wouldn't
worry.
have ever guessed it was a D6.
Yeah. No. Yeah, not to worry.
Wow.
So it hasn't recharged its breath weapon anyway.
Thank you, Lord.
What we'll say then, if it makes an attack, it will take the D6 on that. So I've scored it, so we'll use it. If that makes sense. If that's
Sure.
all right.
Is it 1 attack?
We want
1d20
one check.
test. Yeah.
1d20
So
test.
it'll be 1. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's going to want to move away from Kuraz. So it's going to take. Yeah. Well, it's going to take the opportunity attack from Kuraz first. It's going to move 5, 10, 15 to there. If you want to make your attack, Josh.
I would love to.
Mephiston was in a flanking position with you before all of this happened.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mephiston.
18 is
to hit.
exactly what you need to hit.
Boom. Plus the D8. 8 plus 1. 9 damage.
9.
Better than now.
Better than now. And it's going to take the opportunity attack from Mephiston as well as it moves 5. A further 10 feet. So it's now moved 25 feet. And Lewis has just left. So we. Yeah. You've got an opportunity to attack Lewis if you've not used your reaction, have you?
Oh, that could be an Eldritch Blast with 2 beams.
Hang on. Right. Opportunity attack.
Yeah.
16.
16 is going to miss. So it's moved 25, 35, 40 to there as it takes 3 attacks against Grismore.
Leave him alone.
One will be with a minus 6.
-6. Okay, so you roll your d6, mate. 21 minus
6. Miss.
Miss.
He actually did its job.
Second attack. 14.
Miss.
Last attack, 11.
Miss.
Okay, as it's going to continue 40 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Doesn't he get an opportunity
30.
attack? Was he
used 35, 40. Yeah, so you get opportunity attack, Chris, if you were holding anything.
Oh, wonderful! With my scimitar.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a natural fucking 20 though.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
How about that? 13 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Show us your pasty.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
You like them pasties, eh?
So now you, as the sort of battlefield, you've got a blue dragon over here somewhere buried into the ground, the green flying away, and 2 corpses of these other 2 dragons. You can hear this sort of low rumbling, chuckling noise coming from further in this direction. And what you see is a humanoid figure. It is a Tortolan. So you see this very ancient-looking, blue-skinned turtle thing with a massive 2-handed maul, looking you over slowly, left and right, and you can see runes all over its shell as it starts to chuckle.
That's
and
what,
it will.
We came.
It will say to you, "Enough." And the dragons sort of bow down and stop moving, or the green does anyway. You have had your fun. Tell me, why are you here?
We come to offer trade.
Explain this trade.
We believe we've been informed that you are a follower of Tiamat, and we have come into possession of an orb of dragon kind.
Okay, so you hear this chuckling noise. I am indeed a follower, but you would need to discuss this with my master, Arkhan.
Ah, my mistake. Jesus, his master must be Nails. I suspect this guy's Nails. Can we meet Arkhan to discuss this further?
Roll persuasion, Mark.
Very good at persuasion. Actually, is that one of the things? I don't think it is, but I'll just double check.
I think it's intimidation that you could.
I think it is.
Yeah.
There's definitely one that I thought was weird that I didn't expect to see. When raging, you may make skills. It's acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, or survival now. So
intimidation. So why don't instead you style it as, "We demand to see your master"?
That's a very good idea. Or do you want the same treatment as Jeff and Pete?
Tidy.
Like the corpses. So this would be advantage, wouldn't it? I've just said. Oh no, it wouldn't. Yep. It just means I used to get to use strength instead. So it's plus. I am proficient with it, so it'll be a +9.
Okay.
So let's do D20 +9.
Okay.
D20. Yeah, that's 25. 4. Hang on.
25.
I can't do maths. Yeah.
Okay. So you hear this. Jeff and Pete were destined to die young. I agree.
He will piss himself laughing.
I agree to your terms. The Master is communing with the Dark Queen herself. Follow.
Yeah, I'll politely follow him now. He's doing as
and
he's told.
He picks himself up off the floor, grinds his mace into the deck of Avernus as he stands tall, and he starts hobbling off. Let me give you the next destination on your player's map of Avernus.
So, right, I need to ask, did D&D rip Tortolans off WoW, or was it vice versa?
They ripped him off Kung Fu Panda. and WoW ripped him off Kung Fu Panda as well. So they're all.
So they both ripped him off Kung Fu. Fair enough.
Yep.
We have Kung Fu Panda to thank for this. Oh,
this is evil Kung Fu Panda. So this is because if Jake can't make this next one, he's going to be devoed, I'm sure.
And Arkhan, of course, is from Critical Role.
Well, not initially, but he was in there from. So your next destination.
I was wondering if this was like the Arkhan.
Yep. This
he talked
is
his way into it, didn't he? He sat down.
The Arkhan.
Arkhan. So what you see now, your Krull. He will introduce himself as Krull as you're walking along with him. You'll be escorted by the red and the green and blue that are still alive, and the green sort of slithering along at a distance, and the blue seems quite impressed with you all. But they'll all happily converse with you if you wish to ask them anything or talk to any of them on the way to the monument of Tiamat.
Oh.
Josh is the only one that can speak to him, isn't he?
The others, the larger dragons can speak common. It was just the little one that could just speak draconic, but the rest. I mean, we don't have to. We can.
Can't think of.
No, off the top of my head.
Don't worry about it then. Go on, Josh. Have you got an idea?
No, I can't. I was saying I can't think of anything to ask them unless. No, I don't know.
Mephiston will turn around to the blue one and basically say, "Why did you dig yourself underground? What was your next step?" Like with a bit of a chuckle.
Okay, roll persuasion for me on that one then.
Good question. Yeah.
Persuasion. Oh, natural 1. Oh shit.
It's all right because I've just rolled a natural 1 for his insight. So he is his sort of. Well, I'll say he's walking next to you. So his face is in line with you. This is an elephant-sized dragon. That's his body as his head is snaking down, and he will look deferentially towards you and bow his head so his eye level is lower than yours, and he'll say, "You are mighty warriors. I was gonna run. You have my respect."
She did.
Is he a dragling into what is it? A young
blue dragon. So I mean, you're talking hundreds of years. I think we're kind of in the realm of hundreds of years old, but
about 16 in human years, would you say?
I think Mephiston will turn back to him and say, "As was I impressed with you, my friend. When you are much older and bigger, you'll be a formidable foe."
He's very chuffed with this. He's sort of
for dragons.
Yeah, dragons are very egotistical, aren't they?
If he was walking along to a theme tune, all of a sudden it's Saturday Night Fever. And he bows to you and said, "Well, I hopefully that will be the first and last time that we ever have this kind of confrontation. Your words are a kindness."
Anytime, Chuck.
He introduces you may call me Vista Lancer.
Vista Lancer.
Yeah, he'll kind of go, and I'm Mephiston, and he'll nod.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. So you're chugging along. As you're chugging along, the cartographer, your map chimes up, and it says, "Draconic devils roost in a giant skull through which the dragon queen speaks with 5 tongues." You can see ahead of you a colossal dragon's skull which leans against the mountainside, surrounded by bones the size of houses. Acrid smoke rises from the skull's maw. A military tent has been pitched among the bones, and parked next to it is a 2-wheeled infernal war machine. Gathered around this tent are a dozen chattering reptilian humanoids with gleaming swords, white scales, and white leathery wings. So these creatures all around you will know to be, or Mephiston would definitely know, and probably tell you all, that these are Abishai. These are devils, but they are draconic devils. And they are one of the enigmas of Avernus. Well, enigmas of the 9 hells, but specifically Avernus. There's one of each colour of the chromatic dragons. But the enigma is, whom do they serve? They're draconic devils. Tiamat is a goddess of chromatic dragons. Asmodeus is the god of hell. He's the only fiend god, and she's the only draconic evil god. So these Abishai are a little bit, who do they serve? But there's a plethora of these white Abishai, which are supposed to be like the foot troops of the Abishai. That, ladies and gentlemen, is where we'll leave the session for today. You can treat yourself to a short rest on the way here.
Right, let me do that before.
Thank you.
I got to throw some dragons at y'all.
Yeah, we did a lot better than I thought. As soon as I realised we would get like a lot of dragons, it's like, oh my god, lots of dragons. We did all right. I mean, I'm only on 41 out of 137, but that's still, not too bad considering.
The book doesn't tell me to do this. The book sort of sets it out as a role-playing encounter. It's like, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, let's just have
that's...
want to hit them.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, there is an adult white dragon flying around, and I thought, no, that's too much. But it does specifically mentions if you attack, there's these 4 smaller ones. It's like, yeah, all right. So the black one's are mental, the red one's mental, the green one's sly, and so I went with the classic dragon archetypes for each, and threw shit at you.
Might as well use. Oh no, not necessarily.
Next event, by the way, is Monday.
Monday.
Oh,
Monday.
nice.
When I saw Sam in the chat saying that the spell was banned, was he talking about Storm Door? That was banned?
No.
What?
No, he was talking about synaptic static, I'm sure.
Okay.
4 plus 22.
It ain't that bad. It ain't. Right, I'll turn the stream off. If you've watched this and you like what you see, it always sounds seedy when I say that. I think,
if you like what you see.
Would you?